I mean, at this point, can you even have a movie called The Man from Toronto and not include Drake? Apparently it's pronounced Toronto, but that just don't feel right. Alright, welcome to Taste Take. If you're new here, I give spoiler-free movie and TV reviews. Give you a little background, just let you know if I think it's worth checking out or not. If that's something you're into, hit that subscribe button for your boy. For my regular taste takers, let's see if this movie is fire, or if The Man from Toronto would be better off as a Drake documentary where we watch him go on a rap tour. Get it? I said rap tour because he raps, but also like rap tour, like the Toronto Raptors. Honestly, never mind. Quick background here, The Man from Toronto is a new movie coming to Netflix starring Kevin Hart and Woody Harrelson. It was directed by Patrick Hughes, who also directed the Hitman's Bodyguard movies, which feels just like this movie. Kevin Hart's character Terry is married to a woman named Tori, who's played by Jasmine Matthews, and Tori's best friend is Anne, who's played by Kaylee Cuoco. Quick little mini rant here before I break down the plot. Now, like I said, Terry is married to Tori, and Tori is all up in the movie. You see a good amount of their relationship. Her best friend Anne, who's played by Kaylee Cuoco, she comes in the movie like way later. She literally has like 2 scenes, barely any lines. Like the sentence I just said just right there is like the same amount of lines. You get it. But Tate, what's the big deal? The big deal is that they got Kaylee's name before Jasmine's name in the credits. And I know, Kaylee's a big name, but don't be using her one little scene to draw audiences because she barely in the movie. And you got this black girl Jasmine working hard, saying mad lines, just pushed to the side. And I can hear y'all now. Tate, do you even know how Hollywood works? The bigger names always come first in the credits. She might have even worked that into her deal to even take this movie on. And to that I say,
I don't give a fuck.
It's not right. All right. That's it. All right. Plot time. So like I said, The Man from Toronto is about this dude named Terry Jackson. That's Kevin Hart's character. He works in sales at a gym and he's always trying to get these terrible ideas off the ground. He's kind of like Ice Cube in Barbershop, even though Ice Cube also had the shop. He was like a business owner. He had his own business, like a black-owned business, even though he sold the shop and then had to try to fight to get it back. So I guess he didn't really care about his black business. But I guess in the end he got it back for Barbershop 2 and Barbershop 3. I digress. Terry gets fired from his job after his latest idea, no contact boxing, gets rejected by his boss. But he can't come home and tell his wife that it's her birthday. And he's been known to mess up her birthdays in the past. But this time he rents a cabin in the woods, sets up a spa day for the works. So Terry drops Tori off at the spa and he goes to check in at the cabin. Come to find out, when he printed the address, he ran out of toner, so you can barely read the numbers on the sheet. Yes, people, in our Queen Doja Cat's year of 2022, Terry has printed out his confirmation. Why is this address not on your phone? Why? Paper? In this climate? Anyway, of course, Terry ends up at the wrong house where some bad guys are expecting the Man from Toronto to show up.
Oh, shit, no!
Who is that?
This is the Man from Toronto,
Wait, what? I'm the Man from Toronto.
and he's here to torture you.
That's Woody Harrelson's character, like the most dangerous hitman in the world. So can Terry get himself out of another one of his messes, or does the Man from Toronto have other plans? And now we got a movie. So what's my take? This is the most Kevin Hart movie of all time.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Short answer, if you love Kevin Hart, you'll enjoy this movie. For the rest of us, let's just say it's good that this is just a streaming movie. I thought we were getting somewhere with Kevin Hart. We had fatherhood, true story. All good things come to an end, I guess. All right, let's uplift. The positives. As far as Kevin Hart comedies goes, it's not the worst. That would be Night School. Also, the Kevin Hart, Woody Harrelson chemistry is pretty good. I don't think it's on the level that he has with The Rock, but we all love Woody, so it's good to see him here. But keeping it on Woody Harrelson, I guess to the negatives, there was not one part of me that believed he was this stone cold killer, the most dangerous hitman in the world, walking around looking like the bad guy from Roger Rabbit. I just didn't buy it. I think it would have been better if it was like Jason Statham or something. He always plays that little dark little character, and then that might have been funny with Kevin Hart, which they're probably already making a movie like that. The other negatives are just around the story, and I know with most movies there's some level of suspension of belief, but sometimes you gotta draw the line. Again, my man printed out directions in 2022, and that's how we got in this mess. There has to be a more modern way to make this mistake. Like, maybe there is no cell phone service and he had a map and read the map wrong. Maybe the house didn't have no numbers on it. Maybe the little 9 was a 9 and then it fell down in a storm and then it turned into a 6 and he was like, it's this one. There's other ways. Then you got the cops asking Terry to help them out now that they know that all the bad guys think he's the man from Toronto.
What'd I do?
Our only way to find the man from Toronto is if you continue to be the man from Toronto.
And I know we don't look at police as the most competent group of people, but come on, they're gonna grab a civilian to go face the worst criminals in the world? Like, he's not a cop. What if he got killed? Again, when you watch movies, not everything's gonna make sense. But you gotta give me something to work with here. Come on. I'm going to give The Man from Toronto 2.5 stars. This is really a 2-star movie, but people love Kevin Hart movies. I don't get it all the time, so that's where the 0.5 comes in, because if you enjoy those other Kevin Hart movies, this is no worse than any of those. So here go your little 0.5. This is for you. If you're looking for a fire action movie with quality special effects and plot twists and turns and blood and guts and gore, you're going to have to look elsewhere. But if you like Kevin Hart, you can put this on and enjoy it just like all Kevin Hart things. It just comes across kind of cheap. One more thing. There's a scene where the man from Toronto makes Terry a fake passport, but all he did was take Kevin Hart's photo and just stick it on top of the original photo. Like, you can see the edges curling up. Like, what airport is he going to with that? Like, you couldn't glue it down? This is just the perfect kind of movie to throw on in the background when there's nothing else to watch and you're not really paying attention. If this was in the theaters, I couldn't tell anybody to go and pay money and see this. Especially not in AMC theaters, because recently, for some reason, they've changed the supply of their nacho cheese. Yes, if you go to AMC theaters, do not get the nacho cheese. There's a whole new recipe, and it can't be FDA approved. And I don't know why they would turn their back on the OG cheese. I've been cheesing with these guys for so long, and all of a sudden I pay my hard-earned money, and I expect my regular cheese. If they get their cheese from Russia, Russia, can you just stop this? Please, enough. I digress. The Man from Toronto comes exclusively to Netflix this Friday, June 24th. As always, thanks for checking out Taste Take. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. In the comments, let me know if you plan on checking this movie out. What is your favorite Kevin Hart comedy? Like, not like the serious ones, but like, what's your favorite Kevin Hart movie? A lot of people like The Wedding Ringer, and what's the other one that they like? I guess Jumanji, but I don't really, does that count? Where y'all been, man? I've been looking all over for y'all. I was looking everywhere. Sorry for the delay. It's the summer. Thanks for the time, yo. Peace.